Hi there everyone, Rob here with today's Western Pacific weather update. I do want to start actually today's update on a good note. It does look like our site has been starting to get recognized here. The Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council in the Philippines are associated with PAGASA as well. They have actually awarded WesternPacificWeather.com, specifically Mr. Adonis here, with a certificate of appreciation on the weather coverage, especially in our most recent storm that just affected the Philippines. That was Mawar. So congratulations all around on that. But let's get into our update today, and we're going to be talking about specifically the Southwest Monsoon. And out here across much of Thailand, even down towards Malaysia, there has been widespread reports of flooding. And if we take a look at some of the photos coming out of Malaysia here, you do see some of these waves right up near the coastlines around Georgetown. There has been warnings posted throughout the day today on high winds and waves. And also over towards Thailand, plenty of wind and heavy rains causing widespread flooding there as well. And actually a tree fell on a house earlier on today, killing a mother and child inside. So very sad news story there as well. And this is all due to that southwest monsoon we have been talking about here. Look at some of these higher cloud tops over northern Thailand. And this is dropping upwards of about 100 millimeters during a 24-hour duration. And over the past several days, this has been continuing to occur. So upwards of about 500 millimeters throughout this week in some areas here across Thailand. It's down towards Malaysia. So with that said, that widespread flooding, some roads have been completely inundated. But not only here over towards the Philippines, look at this big large cloud top blowing up over northern Luzon. This is actually associated with a broad area of low pressure that's been bringing some widespread rain showers. That risk of flooding and even landslides is going to continue to linger here and through the coming days. And actually, as you look here at the Malaysian radar here currently at approximately 15 UTC, you see some of these rain showers continuing to blow up just off the coastline. But about 6 hours ago, this was dotted, especially up and down the middle of the peninsula, with dark red for the signature, showing some of these higher cloud tops. So with that said, the southwest monsoon will continue to be in effect, so expect more rain showers and even flooding across much of Indochina, extending over towards the Philippines. But let's look farther off towards the northeast here and look at this deep low pressure area, 978 HPA. Well, that's ex-Typhoon Mawar, but it is continuing to kick up seas out here. Upwards of about 30 to 40 foot seas could be seen. That's an exceptionally high wave. So anybody traveling across this entire area, and actually I saw a comment on my last YouTube update saying somebody's actually trying to row a boat through here at this time, breaking a challenge, and do pray and hope for the best with that person. I don't know the full details on it. If anybody else has some information, please post it in the comment box below. But also look over here towards the west and eastern China, extending over towards southern Japan. You have that stationary boundary, and this has been bringing some heavy rainfall, and it does look like it is going to start to push off towards the north through Japan into your weekend. So with that said, you could be seeing some heavy rain showers here in portions of Kyushu, and even some thunderstorm activity going into Friday afternoon and the evening, and then into Saturday that could actually push off towards the Kanto Plain. So widespread rain showers are going to be expected, and this is really the starting and the onset of the Bayou rainy season out here in Japan. Already has been officially declared in the southern Japanese islands, even southern portions of Kyushu, but now it does look like at least in the next week it's going to start to work its way towards the north, bringing all that wet weather with it. And actually, if we look here on Friday going to Saturday, you can see that low spinning up and pushing off towards the northeast here on our GFS outlook. But also look down here towards the southwest monsoon. Plenty of rain showers coming across the Indian Ocean and the South China Sea, and actually you can see that continuing to pile up in many of those tropical areas there. But speaking of tropics, if we look into the extended outlook here, nothing really significant developing actually in this model. And much of the other models, there is a little spin up here just west of Marianas going into next week, but the smallness of this and the long duration of the outlook, I don't think nothing should be developing here, and at least nothing developing within the next week as of now. But and just remember, out here in the Western Pacific, the tropics do have a tendency to surprise us from time to time, so that's kind of the catch-all with this tropical outlook. But that is all for right now, everybody. I do want to lead you to another update I put out earlier on today. It was about some of the tsunami debris that's washing up on shore in the Americas. Actually, most recently, a large dock that floated all the way from Misawa, Japan, and now just washed up on the shore in Oregon. So please do read through that as well. But if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please post them in the comment box below. Stay safe out there. Have a great day.